Hi everyone, I'm Steve Main here with Jesse Townsend. Jesse is a personal trainer at Parkway Athletic Club in Reno, Nevada. Go say hi to him. If you want to reach out to me, get a hold of me in any way, you can get me at stevemain.com. So, welcome, Jesse.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. It's great to be back.
So we talked about sets, and I know this kind of goes together, but I wanted to kind of make specific to really the difference between sets and reps. So let's talk about repetitions, which we talked about sets. That's a group of repetitions. Now the repetition is the actual movement of the bar or the resistance for a number of repetitions. Maybe it's 5, maybe it's 15, maybe it's 20. So how do we know, and how do you decide how many repetitions one of your clients should do?
Like you're saying, sets and reps, right? This is how programs are being put together. These are the two main, number systems that people are going to follow. There's some other things too, but mainly when you talk to people, whether they're fairly educated in fitness and health or not, they're at least going to know probably at least the words of sets and reps, right? And then how you apply them to programs, like we talked about, is different depending on the people that you have or the clients that I'm coaching or athletes are with people like myself and or regular people. It's all different for everybody. So basically the way it works for repetitions, right? So what you do is you have different numbers that you follow for repetitions for different types of people. To me, it's not exactly always just a perfect fit, like a black and white thing. I think there's some gray area, within this system, and I'll explain in a second what I mean by that. But basically, so what you do is you have the main two systems are high reps, right, and low reps, basically. So high reps, as people have come to understand, and kind of how it's written in most of your research, again, that you're going to pick up and take a look at or hear from people like myself, is going to be better for burning fat and helping to build this kind of leaner muscle system within yourself, right? So high reps are they say good for that purpose, right? And then you've got a low rep system. Low rep system is mainly for people who are trying to put on a good amount of mass. And again, this kind of applies to one of the things here that it does apply to pretty much all ages with these systems. You don't find too much variances with age groups, which is something that is different for the whole fitness game. So usually there is many different variances in the different stuff that you do with people, depending on age and capacity and what they can handle. So with reps, yeah, the low rep system again is for building mass. That's what it's going to technically tell you. If you pick up and read something, it's going to say, okay, numbers of, basically, 6 reps, or 4 reps up until about 8 reps probably is about a good low rep system. Then you've got, lower reps than that, but about, again, 4 to 8 is about normal for low rep system to follow. High reps is going to start kind of where that lower rep system stopped. And so you're going to say anywhere from about 8 to 15 reps is a high rep system. And then, of course, you've got, things that you can train. Like I believe that you should train a couple of muscle groups that are pretty much, in my opinion, endurance trained muscle groups, like, calves, and you've got your core, and you've got a couple of other smaller groups that I believe should be trained with high rep systems. And that's what I've seen, again, over all these years I've been coaching people, get people the best results, and myself included in some of these studies that I've done over long periods of time, long enough to actually see, what works and what doesn't. So again, and then you've got different, stuff in between there. You've got systems where you might run with people that are kind of a mix of the two if you're trying to work on both endurance and strength, and that's another thing about the low rep system is it provides a little bit more strength. So people that are training to maybe do powerlifting or that are these kind of strength athletes, or just regular people in the gym that want to be strong, a low rep system is going to obviously get them used to handling more weight, because that's kind of the idea, right? So, you have a lower repetition system, you can add more weight so the body can obviously adjust to getting used to, pushing or pulling or squatting, whatever it is, more weight. So those are the basic differences and variations you have for the reps.
Yeah, that's great advice on repetitions, Jesse. And also, I just want to note that everyone's different. You hear me say that all the time. But a coach or a trainer can help you really get that dialed in on where your repetitions should be this week, next week, and it's going to vary. We're giving you just general information. There's a specific way for everyone, and everyone's different. So I just wanted to add that too. But thanks for being with us, Jesse. That's great information on understanding repetitions. We just did one on sets. So Jesse's at Parkway Athletic Club in Reno, Nevada, South Reno. Go in and say hi to him. Beautiful club there. Thanks for being with us, Jesse.
Thanks, Steve. See you soon.